Diamond Dean. Tell us about
You want to get into the Louisville?
Yeah, tell us about
All right, Louisville Cardinals football, coached by Jeff Braun. Okay,
Oh,
you got it up there yet? The schedule.
I'm working on it.
All
There we
right.
go.
Okay, they lost their quarterback, who was very good last year, but they have added Jack Plummer, a transfer from Purdue and California. This will be his third team, and they say he's definitely won the job. And Jack Plummer, he's got a good backup in Brent Dohan. Is there a No, they're not a Brett Dohan, are they?
Not done that well.
That name's okay. This is Brent Dohan. They got a good running back in Jawar Jordan, 815 yards rushing last year, plus a 98-yard kickoff return. He's got that by himself. Isaac Guerrero, a transfer from, let me see what school he played at here. From Wisconsin has also come in. He will be the backup. Now, Matt, here's the part I want to ask you about. They're not real stout at wide receiver. Their best wide receiver is a transfer from Georgia State. Now, Georgia State's got a good football team, but I'm just asking you, do you think a kid transferring from Georgia State, Louisville's a bigger stage?
Yeah, will they be
I mean, I'm not saying he can't be effective, but is he going to be as effective as he was at Georgia State?
I wouldn't think so.
I wouldn't think so.
But I mean,
I don't want to knock the kid at all, but
they don't. I mean, you got Murray in Indiana. They play Georgia Tech first, September the 1st, Friday. Play a Friday game.
Now,
I don't know if he would.
Well, they're just slim at wide receiver. They're okay at running back. Look like they're setting at quarterback. All their line is back. Now, they had the 3 starters back, but what it is, and we've noticed this 3 straight weeks, Matt, 2 of their transfers have come in and started 2 and 3 years. So they have all that experience on the line, and you know that's a good thing.
Absolutely. That's how you win games.
That's how you win games.
You can hide a lot of some bad quarterback play or some unsure tailbacks, little things here and there.
Right.
If you can block it.
If you can block. But here's another thing. Their tight end is new, and they're not sure about him. So D-line is back, all 3 of them. They're very good. You linebackers. So you got to start fresh with the linebackers. None of them started before. And they're great in the secondary. Their secondary is one of the best in the country. Louisville. So you got a good D-line. Linebackers are questionable. Your DBs are great. So I'm assuming that they're going to be pretty good on defense, wouldn't you?
Yeah. Is that Jeff said they just signed the quarterback from that transfer from UNLV. So he's supposed to be pretty good.
They got another one in there. Right now, from what I read yesterday, they didn't mention the third guy. They got a Dohan, and a Jack Plummer.
Is he from UNLV? One of them?
What's his name? No, neither one of them UNLV that I read about. Okay. They must have got another one late in the week. Offensively, Matt, the line's back, running backs are good, wide receivers are a little questionable, and the quarterback's okay. So, I don't know. I think Louisville could definitely make a bowl game. Let's look at their schedule here and see what they've got.
Yeah, Georgia Tech, Murray State, Indiana.
Okay, now I think they're 3-0 right off the bat.
Yeah, I think so. Podcast listeners start to kick September the 1st on Friday for Louisville. Moving into week 4. Their 4th game will be September 23rd, Saturday. They will be at home, I guess, versus Boston College.
See, that's in
Kentucky.
Well, okay, well, I'll give them 4-0.
Then they're going to be at North Carolina State, 29th, a Friday night game.
4-1.
Then they are at home again at Louisville.
Who they play?
Notre Dame.
They're 4-2.
October the 7th, that is. Then the next week, they'll have Pittsburgh at Pitt.
They're 4-3.
Then they'll play Duke at home again.
I think they'll win that.
Halloween weekend. Continuing to stay in conference play, they'll play Virginia Tech at home.
6-3.
At LMU Federal Credit Union Stadium.
No, I think they lose that game. 5-4.
November 4th. And last stretch of the ball here, and once again in November, they'll be at home with Virginia.
Win.
Staying in conference.
6-4.
They will go to Gables and play the U November 18th.
6-5.
They'll finish the year with in-state rival at L&N again, L&N Federal Credit Union Stadium, Louisville, Kentucky, November 25th, Saturday. Probably be a noon kick game. They'll play Kentucky.
I think they lose that. That's where I got 6-6. So what do you think about
6-6.
That does make them bowl eligible.
Let's go back through this.
That does make them bowl eligible. Possibly 7-5. I don't think they beat Notre Dame. I don't think they beat Miami. Somebody's going to upset them. Duke's tough this year.
7. Yeah, they win 7 games.
7-5, possibly.
I wouldn't see them being 8.
An absolute best. Mm-hmm. No better than 8-4. Would you agree with that?
Yeah, I don't.
8-4 at best.
I don't see them. I wouldn't assume them to win 8 games.
No, I'm thinking 6, 5, 6, or 7. I'm just anxious, and I've kept all this because we've talked about all this. I want to see how these teams. Every team me and Matt's done, we predicted their record. So I would like to see, but and we're not picking straight up. We're picking in the area. So we're saying 7-5, 6-6.
Yeah, they'll definitely be a. They'll probably. Yeah, I could see them.
Yeah, I just don't think they have enough firepower at wide receiver and running back to make a whole lot of noise, but good enough. I think, Brom will keep his job, obviously. And of course, he was a hero up there. I don't think they're going to get rid of him.
Well, that's, a big part of it. Looks like, they're going to be able to play defense.
Yeah, now the defense is going to be stout. I'm sorry. When you get your D-line back and your secondary is great, but and they do got an old good line. But I don't know that their skills are elite enough. And, we saw that last year with Alabama, did we not? At times, we thought their skills wasn't elite enough.
Yeah, it hurt them.
Yeah.
Misreads, bad tackling. So a lot of times it's just bad tackling.
Right.
If they win 7 games, they're going to keep the guy around.
I think 7-5 is a very good year for Louisville.
Jeff likes them to be 8-4 at best.
8-4 at best.
Said he signed on May the 25th, which would have been a couple of days ago.
Okay, I missed that.
Harrison from UNLV. They play Miami. The humidity will definitely be.
Well, this guy, Jack Plummer, has started ball games. I mean,
I know that name. Yeah,
I think that we're thinking about Plummer, Jake Plummer, but
played at Ole Miss.
This guy played for him some at Purdue, and he transferred from Cal. So apparently he left Purdue, went to Cal.
It's Harrison Bailey guy from UNLV must be.
And he may be. Right now they're going with Plummer.
Yeah,
but good pickup on that, Jeff, because that just happened Thursday. I did not see anything about Harrison Bailey in the 4 or 5 articles I read.
Their schedule, man, they're going to start out with Georgia Tech, and they're not.
Georgia Tech's supposed to be better.
They're going to be able to run the ball like they usually do. They're going to play offense.
Mm-hmm.
But, you're saying they're going to have all these guys back on defense. I mean, who am I to say?
Possibly 8-4.
Because they're not – remember, guys, this is not the Georgia Tech of the 3-man option out there running the –
Pat.
That's done.
Yeah.
These new coaches have been there for a while. They've done away with that kind of offense.
Yes.
4 or 5 years now. 5 or 6 years.
Yeah, and they hadn't done as well since.
Yeah. Well, they were just darn hard to prepare for.
Right.
It's hard to prepare for the Georgia Tech team. But looking into Indiana, Murray State, I mean, those are not – those teams are 500 teams, right?
I think they can definitely start 3-0.
Those are –
Indiana at best 500, I would think.
Yeah. If they win 5 games,
And Murray State's a mid-major. They're probably not going to lose that. Georgia Tech 500 at best.
Yeah.
They don't have the toughest schedule in the world.
No.
That's what's on Louisville. So.
Duke will be an interesting game.
Duke.
Notre Dame will be a good game.
Miami,
and they got to go to Miami. Coach Cristobal, we did a spot on them. I talked about him last week, and he's adding some pieces. Man, they are low on depth. Yeah.
I think, and Kentucky kind of has some number here lately. Kentucky's been winning that game a lot.
Good God.
Recently.
Crap.
What happened?
This Beta kid's from Marietta. Threw for 11,000 yards in high school. Where the heck did he play at?
Heck, he may end up at Marietta High School. Sure.
Marietta.
Remember we watched that video of all them, how good they were that year when they won? I guess that's him.
Wow.
Look him up. Let's see what he did at the big UNL.
Harrison Bailey. How did he wind up at Las Vegas? He went all the way out to. He went way out on the West Coast. Let's go on in here to North Carolina.